earth is tired of trembling from the marching of our feet, from the thunder of division rolling down each shattered street. Flags are rising in the distance, lines are drawn in dust and pain. Every headline tells a story of another loss again. We promised never after history wrote its warnings in the sand, but somehow still we find the matches struck by trembling human hands. We trade compassion for a slogan, trade our neighbor for a sign, build our towers out of anger while forgiveness slowly dies. Yet somewhere in the deepest darkness, a candle flickers soft and low. A quiet faith refuses to let resentment grow. For love has not surrendered, though the night is long and cold. There's a kingdom still unshaken, worth more than crowns of gold.
When the noise is overwhelming, when the cries are all we hear, there's a voice beyond the chaos calling courage over fear. Till every war becomes a whisper in the shadow of your grace, till every wound is met with mercy, till we finally seek your face. We will pray and we'll keep believing that your love is stronger still, that no hatred lasts forever when it bends before your will, till every war becomes a whisper and every heart learns how to listen.
You were born into oppression, under empire, under threat. Still you chose the path of healing we have not remembered yet. No armies marched beside you, no rebellion filled your hands, just a cross upon your shoulders and redemption in your plan. You forgave the ones who struck you, you embraced the ones who fled. You turned a borrowed grave to glory, rolled the stone away from dread. If the grave could not contain you, if the darkness could not win, then surely hate and violence cannot have the final hymn. We confess our hearts are restless, quick to judge and slow to see that the enemy we're fighting is the fear inside of me. Break the pride that fuels the fire, break the cycle we defend. Teach us how to be the bridge instead of war without an end. When revenge feels like the answer, when surrender feels too weak, remind us of the power in the turning of a cheek. Till every war becomes a whisper in the presence of your peace, till the rage of generations finds in you a sweet release. We will stand as reconciliation, we will love beyond the scar, for the cross has written mercy over who we thought we are. Till every war becomes a whisper and the shout of grace grows louder. Whisper through the nations, whisper through the pain, whisper hope into the places where we've only known. Spirit, breathe among us. Shake the dust from weary bones. Turn the battlefield to harvest. Make our hardened hearts your home. Where suspicion builds its fences, let your truth tear down the wire. Where propaganda blinds our vision, light a purifying fire. Father, heal the sons and daughters on opposing sides of blame. Let them see in one another not an enemy but a name. Every soldier is somebody's child. Every refugee once dreamed. Every tyrant once was tender before ambition intervened. So awaken holy empathy in the leaders of our day. Give them wisdom born of heaven, not of poles that shift like clay. Let the church be known for kindness, not for choosing left or right, but for carrying a different banner. Love that overcomes the fight.
We are citizens of heaven. We belong to something more. Not to endless retaliation, not to never-ending war.
Till every war becomes a whisper at the mention of your name. Till the strong lay down their weapons and the broken lose their shame. We will sing of resurrection in the valley of dry bones. For the Lamb has overcome it, and He's calling prodigals home. Till every war becomes a whisper, and your kingdom stands forever. One day the trumpet's gonna sound, and every knee will touch the ground. Not in terror, but in awe of the glory that we saw. Pierced through hands and wounded side, love that bled and never died. There will be no The earth is tired of trembling from the marching of our feet, from the thunder of division rolling down each shattered street. Flags are rising in the distance, lines are drawn in dust and paint. Every headline tells a story of another loss again. We promised never after history wrote its warnings in the sand, but somehow still we find the matches struck by trembling human hands. We trade compassion for a slogan, trade our neighbor for a sight, build our towers out of anger while forgiveness slowly dies. Yet somewhere in darkness, a candle flickers soft and low. A quiet faith refuses to let resentment grow. For love has not surrendered, though the night is long and cold. There's a kingdom still unshaken, worth more than crowns of gold.
When the noise is overwhelming, when the cries are all we hear, there's a voice beyond the chaos, calling courage over fear.
Till every war becomes a whisper in the shadow of your grace. Till every wound is met with mercy. Till we finally seek your face. We will pray and we'll keep believing that your love is stronger still, that no hatred lasts forever. how to listen. You were born into oppression, under empire, under threat. Still you chose the path of healing we have not remembered yet. No armies marched beside you, no rebellion filled your hands, just a cross upon your shoulders and redemption in your plans. You forgave the ones who struck you, you embraced the ones who fled. You turned a borrowed grave to glory, rolled the stone away from dread. If the grave could not contain you, if the darkness could not win, then surely hate and violence cannot have the final hymn. We confess our hearts are restless, quick to judge and slow to see that the enemy we're fighting is the fear inside of me. Break the pride that fuels the fire, break the cycle we defend. Teach us how to be the bridge instead of war without an end. When revenge feels like the answer, when surrender feels too weak, remind us of the power in the turning of a cheek. Till every war becomes a whisper in the presence of your peace. Till the rage of generations finds in you a sweet release. We will stand as reconciliation. We will love beyond the scar, for the cross has written mercy over who we thought we are. Till every war becomes a whisper and the shout of grace grows louder. Whisper through the nations, whisper through the pain, whisper hope into the places where we've only known disdain. Holy Spirit, breathe among us, shake the dust from weary bones. Turn the battlefield to harvest, make our hardened hearts your home. Where suspicion builds its fences, let your truth tear down the wire. Where propaganda blinds our vision, light a purifying fire. Father, heal the sons and daughters on opposing sides of blame. Let them see in one another not an enemy but a name. Every soldier is somebody's child, every refugee once dreamed, every tyrant once was tender before ambition intervened. So awaken holy empathy in the leaders of our day. Give them wisdom born of heaven, not of poles that shift like clay. Let the church be known for kindness, not for choosing left or right, but for carrying a different banner. Love that overcomes the fight. We are citizens of heaven, we belong to something more, not to endless retaliation, not to never-ending war. Till every war becomes a whisper at the mention of your name. Till the strong lay down their weapons and the broken lose their shame. We will sing of resurrection in the valley of dry bones, for the Lamb has overcome it, and He's calling prodigals home. Till every war becomes a whisper and your kingdom stands forever. One day the trumpet